No, because the thing is, it was actually quite serious because I took a private prescription in this city, right? I don't live in Berlin, obviously. And they said because it's not a doctor from Berlin, I could fake this medical prescription.
Yeah, maybe the other pharmacist is a little bit scary because
No, but he was saying date of birth, address, car number. He listed, and he said if I don't put that, we could call the police and get you arrested.
No.
And I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah. No, the problem, of course, it's possible that people fake prescription like this.
But what I said to them then, why don't you just call the doctor?
Yeah, normally the first thing.
And then, you know what he said?
Is when a pharmacist is not sure if it's a fake prescription, you have to call the doctor.
Can I tell you exactly what happened?
Yeah.
I gave the prescription. There was 2 medicaments on there. They didn't have one of them. When I gave the prescription, it was fine. When I went back, they're like, oh, your full name is not on there. Your address is not on there. I said, why wouldn't you just call the doctor? They said, because the doctor could be fake, because someone has stolen the stamp and stamped all a private prescription, and technically we could call the police and have you arrested. They gave me the medication, but they said, so what am I supposed to tell my doctor? Normally you would just call a doctor, and they said, we wouldn't do that because it could be anyone on the phone. And I'm like, but it's an actual official German
doctor. Yeah.
So what? But that's scary though, because then if I hand in a private prescription, they have the ability to call the police, and I said, why wouldn't you just call the doctor?
Yeah.
He's an official German doctor.
Normally he has to call, and normally the doctor knows his patient.
Yes, patient.
Patients, he knows patients because he can look on the date and.
But what they were saying was, even if that stamp and we call that doctor, it could be a fake doctor, and I'm just like, well, what am I supposed to do then? A fake doctor?
Yeah.
Because when they pick up the phone, he's obviously registered, right, as a doctor.
Yeah, no, this.
That was in Berlin.
Yeah, I'm sorry for this. So when we are not
But it was terrifying because I'm like, you're going to call the police? No, we'll give you the medication now, but just make sure next time. They listed about 5 things that have to go on there, as in date of birth, name, address, everything.
We have the other kind of prescription, for example, when we have, I don't show you.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I know.
This, here we need all the dates, but when the dates are not, when we don't have every date, we can, it's possible for us to write it down. We look on your ID or on your insurance card, and then we can write it down.
Right.
And when we are not sure if this is not a fake prescription, we call the doctor.
But the point was what he was saying. Oh, you could have stolen his stamp.
Yeah.
And then if we even, I said, so why not call the doctor? Yes, but it could be a fake doctor on the. They could easily look up his name and find out he's a registered doctor. But they were saying it's possible that an apotheker could have you arrested for just me handing that in. And now I'm terrified because I'm like, well, what am I supposed to?
Maybe you shouldn't go to this pharmacy anymore.
So that's totally wrong.
No, it's not right like this. When it's wrong, normally, for example, I would think it's fake. I would call the doctor.
Right.
And normally the doctor can tell me, yes, you, because I have your name. Your name is Fraser.
Yeah.
Mr. Fraser was on this date in my praxis, and it's okay. I wrote down the prescription. It's okay, and then we give it to you. That's all. Because
the thing is that I couldn't understand is they took the prescription, they didn't have one, and when I went back to get the second medicament is when they told me that. So the first time I went in, oh, we have one here. It was normal. The second one, I had 3 of them, guys, drill me about how he could be a fake doctor. And I'm like, how can he be a fake doctor if he's a registered German doctor? But he's not from... And then what they said was, this is Berlin. He's obviously not from Berlin. We don't know this. We don't know this doctor, and therefore it could be a fake. And I'm like, how can I fake that? All you have to do is call him.
Yeah, this is right. Just call and
But if they're at the point of saying we could get you call the police and have you arrested for that, then that's serious.
Yeah.
And that's what's terrified me, right? Because I'm like,
Yeah.
well, I haven't done anything.
Of course, if it would if there's a fake ID of prescription, of course it's we can call the police and can arrest someone. But
Right.
the first thing is you call the doctor.
This is what I said to them, and they said we wouldn't do that.
Yeah. We do this. This is normally you call the doctor and then
But how can it be so different from apotheker to apotheker?
maybe you have a pharmacy. Maybe this pharmacy has a bad.
His point is that because he's not a Berlin doctor, therefore we
it's
think
okay.
it's a.
You can go. You can go and. It doesn't matter in which Bundesland of Germany you can go. You can go to Bayern. You can go to Sachsen. You can go to Bremen. To Hamburg.
That's not what
it
they
doesn't
told
matter.
me.
Yeah, you can go and to. You can buy this in whole Germany. Yeah.
But it's just a little bit scary that they were willing to take it to that point.
Yeah, of course. Maybe this pharmacy had that, how to say, Erfahrung, experience. Maybe it's a pharmacy who has really bad experience because
It's not the first time it's happened.
Yeah. Oh.
It's the first time that they said they would call the police. The other time I had to show my passport.
Oh, okay.
But it's like ridiculous. Like any normal person would just call the doctor and go, oh, by the way.
Maybe it's just because of the medication and while because some dates are not on the prescription, but
What days?
normally, but it's not that important because it's private. Normally you need, of course, the date of your birth and the address, but it's not that important because you don't want to send it to your insurance. You know what I
But
mean?
I can't do anything with insurance with that.
Yeah, but yes. For example, you have something, you would take something for your blood pressure.
Yeah.
It's better for you to have all your dates to send it to your prescription, to your insurance. But something like this, most don't get.
But you can do that with AOK. And another thing is when I had AOK, you know how you can get money back from like if you have AOK, you maintain the prescriptions and then you can get money back. Right. No one ever told me that for 2 years.
Yeah.
So I saw a doctor in Munich, is where I was originally, and then Stuttgart.
Okay.
They never told me that.
Yeah.
And even AOK never told me that.
Oh, okay.
So all those.
But no, this is something.
No, but I had like a broken nose, Zabutamol, things like this, and I'm paying out the full amounts, and no one ever told me I can contact AOK and get the money back.
Yeah.
And then I get threatened with police over a fake stamp. They said you could have stolen that stamp from the doctor and stamp all these. Where the hell did I get the prescription from?
Yeah, because some people stole it from the boxes. They go and stole the stamp. It's possible. Yeah, of course it's possible, but I think the pharmacy just has bad experience, really bad experience, and that's why they are so. That's why they act like this.
Right, but the first thing you would do would try and call the doctor rather than the police, no?
Oh no, the first thing we would call the doctor.
They said they wouldn't call the doctor.
We would do this.
Right, but my point is that they were threatening me so much, and I said, all you have to do is call the doctor. No, we wouldn't do that. The first people we would call would be the police.
Yeah, but if they would call the police, and then and after they would realize it's not fair, they have to say.
But why have to call the police? Why they don't have the capacity as a human being to pick up a phone and call the doctor?
It's wrong from. It's not. Yeah. I'm sorry for this experience.
No. Thank you. Thanks. So even in Merkel's global and human civil rights, you're willing to call the police on anything, on absolutely anything, even on a completely legit prescription. And the only reason I'm taking these prescriptions is because the mass amount of police beatings that I'm doing, and basically it's a human experiment. We will beat the shit out of this guy so much that he has to go to so many doctors to get so many prescriptions for the broken ankles, the attempt on my life like George Floyd in Dormagen. Yeah, I've been attacked by nurses, doctors, receptionists at doctor's office, and you have Merkel going on about terror attacks in Germany when there's absolutely zero human and civil rights. Stalking, attempted murder, not one police station will log anything because it's them. Where is your human and civil rights, Merkel? There is no terrorism. And even in Cologne, when you have Trump saying they're rioting, there is no rioting. It's all created by the CDU, SNP, and the police.